Cut that meat! Cut that meat!
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 2020 Cut That Meat Fantasy Football League Draft, hosted by me, Bill Laheka, your commissioner this year. It's a very interesting year. This is my first year, and of course, we get it in the most interesting timeline that we could have possible. It's going to be a fun year, I think. Yes, we wish we could be in Dayton, Ohio right now, drafting our teams, but unfortunately, we can't do that. We basically have me sitting here. Yes, I'm in the room right now. I just hit play on the video right now, but I wanted to do a little opening statement because I thought it'd be kind of fun. And of course, I also have a soundboard.
Cut that meat!
So I have soundboards and I can make sounds.
Sweet sassy molasses.
So this is what I do. So I just wanted to take a couple moments to just say, to recognize a couple of people here. I wanted to recognize Petro, the former commissioner. I thank him for helping me through some of the starts and stops that we've had here, helping me learn a couple of things going on and kind of ask him for some guidance on certain things that are going on here in the league. I also wanted to thank Stephen Inlow. He's been really great in terms of giving me feedback on certain ideas that I had for the league and certain things that I wanted to do. So welcome to the draft. I hope everyone's comfortable. Being that this is a very unique situation where we're all not in the same room. A couple of people might be in the same room drafting, but I would be there. I wish I could be there. I wish I could be with all of you, joking around and laughing at everyone's terrible picks, and then everyone can tease me about my binder and everything, but we can't. But we could do it on our Zoom calls, so that would be great. So one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to make this draft special, and I wanted to have somebody introduce everybody to the proceedings. I actually came up with this idea when I accepted my trophy last year that fell through. So I was like, what could I do to make this memorable? What could I do as commissioner to make everybody smile, maybe laugh, and make this more ridiculous than it needs to be? Which, of course, is the motto of the Fantasy Football League here, is to make this as serious as possible. So without further ado, I wanted to introduce to you our opening speaker. I actually got an opening speaker. And you may know him as the host of NFL RedZone on cable. He is the one that brings you 7 hours of continuous football coverage. And I wanted him to have a few words for us before we go in and draft and announce our keepers officially for everybody. So without further ado, let me introduce to you the host of NFL RedZone, Scott Hanson. Scott, take it away.
What's up, gang? It's Scott Hanson from NFL RedZone. Before I go into every touchdown from every game, it is my privilege to shout out Cut That Meat Fantasy Football. What's up, fellas? We are back. We didn't know if we were going to get here in 2020, but ball is back, NFL RedZone's coming back, and fantasy is here. And if you're a little surprised to see me on your screen right now, you can thank Commissioner Bill for this video message. Bill, what's up? Shout out. Thanks for inviting me. Appreciate it. I'm pretty impressed that you guys are going for your 20th season together for Cut That Meat. Cut That Meat is a pretty old football reference, or now it's becoming old, so we know you've been around for a while, but 20 years is pretty amazing. So not only am I here to give you guys a little pep talk, fire you up for the season, but Bill asked me to be a little part of your draft process this season. And so Bill sent me a spreadsheet, actually, which I have on my phone here, and I'm going to have to use my glasses to read it. By the way, Bill is quite organized, I would say. He sent me more information than I actually need for this video. Bill keeps track of you guys the way I think North Korea keeps track of their citizens. Let me put it that way. He's got a file on each one of you. But what I'm going to do is announce your draft order and each owner's keeper. So if you don't already know this, it's going to be your reveal show right here on the screen. All right, are we ready? Here we go. So for the 20th season, for Cut That Meat, 2020 fantasy draft. We'll go 14-1. The 14th pick, and if I mispronounce anything, please forgive me. The 14th pick will be made by the Gotham City Knights Bills team, and he is keeping, Christian McCaffrey. The 13th pick goes to St. Medard, Sam's team. Derrick Henry is his keeper. Pick number 12, the Havoc Hitters, Matt's guys. D-Hop, now in the desert, is still on Matt's team. DeAndre Hopkins. The 11th pick goes to Old Lions. Mark's bunch, keeping Russell Wilson. Russell is just the 3-wood of fantasy football. You're going to knock it far and just down the middle of the fairway. You're not going to spray it left or right. He just gets it done. I have him as my 3rd best quarterback in fantasy this year. The 10th pick goes to Rump Roast. And Rump Roast Randy is keeping Cheetah, Tyreek Hill. The 9th pick goes to GOTV Gone Bad. John is keeping George Kittle. Going with the tight end. I like that move. Okay. 8th pick. Oh, I'm going to mess this one up. Club Gariz Parrots. Marty's team. Marty, you know who I'm talking about. And Marty is keeping Mike Evans. Only one football to go around in Tampa Bay, but we'll see how many shots Mike gets from TB12. All right. 7th pick. Team Rudy. Russ's team is keeping Devontae Adams. Next up is the 6th pick. Row Avenue Mayhem. Kate is going with LJ, the reigning MVP. Lamar Jackson is Kate's keeper. 5th pick goes to Teddy's team. Dave is keeping Zeke. Feed him. 4th pick. Oh, what's this one here? QWERTY, you don't understand how tiny the print is on my phone here with the spreadsheet that he sent me. QWERTY Quasars, I think is what it says. Petro's team. Saquon is his guy for the keeper. The 3rd pick goes to Repeat. Ann's bunch. Who else should they be keeping? Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes for Ann at number 3. The 2nd pick goes to the one-man wolf pack. Bill Conway is keeping Nick Chubb. Bill, fun fact, Nick is on my fantasy team. He was one of my keepers. We do 4 keepers in my one league. It's crazy. But anyways, Nick was one of my keepers. And that means the number 1 pick, Peyton, of course. Steven is keeping, this is an interesting one, keeping Aaron Rodgers as his keeper. All right, cut that meat. Look, the presentation might not have been that slick because I had to, go down here and everything. But Bill is going to keep you guys organized, I can tell you that much. You just go out there, have an awesome draft, everyone. Stack your lineups, and I'll see you September 13th on NFL RedZone for 7 hours of commercial-free football. See you, gang.
So, yeah, that happened. Just a little backstory on the thought process for this. The last place person who comes in usually pays for the draft spread the following year. And obviously we can't do that this year. So I actually went to Steven because I had this idea last year with Aaron Jones. I wanted Aaron Jones to console Sam for losing last year. Unfortunately, that fell through before our trophy ceremony, so because he was still in the playoffs and he didn't want to waste his time with my crap, so it's fine. This year, I'm thinking what could be a good thing to do, and then Scott Hanson says, I'm on Cameo now, and I'm like, okay, this would be perfect. I bring this idea up to Steven, And Stephen offers, in lieu of doing the spread, for everybody to pay for this. So thank you, Stephen, for providing that. I would consider your obligation fulfilled for coming in last place last year. It's not as good as lobster rolls, but what can you do? Nothing really is as good as lobster rolls. But I thought this would be a good second alternative. So I hope everyone enjoys themselves. We're about to start the draft. It's about to start in a couple minutes. So just wanted to say thank you for everybody for sticking with me here, and happy drafting. Please keep your kickers to another round. So, no, don't draft. Maybe just don't draft a kicker until the last round, or I don't know. Just don't do that. Don't do it. Okay, bye.